before. Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask.
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Yeah, what's the word?
Without any further ado, we got the E and K show with the SC Experience again. Another episode. What's going on with you, Earn?
Man, I can't call it. Just coming back fresh off this nice road trip. You know what I'm saying? Went to go down there to go see Tupac's star being unveiled, the ceremony and everything. It was dope as shit, bro. It was one of the most. It was the funnest experience. One of the funnest experiences of my life. It was real cool.
Like
Hey,
that?
Jenny Mac, how you doing? Sebastian, how you doing, sir? Worm, Ant,
And then, of
everybody, how y'all
course,
doing?
we got our good brother with us, SC. Eric, what's good with you, bro?
Late like
I'm
I should
doing
be
good,
serious.
man. Finally finished my exams, and I should be having a cool little summer. You feel me? Finally, no summer classes. You
Bruh.
feel me? So I'm gonna
Hey,
be
go,
on that Raider grind. You feel me? That
hey, go,
grind.
go like this for me. Take a deep breath and exhale, bro. Get it out, bro.
It
You got
feels
the
good.
motherfuckers done. Yeah, it feels
It
good,
feels
huh?
good,
Hell
man.
yeah, yeah. Hey, Ern know about that. This Ern the scholar. If you guys don't know, Ern is a scholar himself. He understands the grind of
Man.
having to study and doing all the extracurriculars that
Woo.
display with making sure that not only do you graduate with a little asterisk next to you. That's always the most important part, man. If you can. If you're gonna graduate, what I'm saying, with a little asterisk next to your name,
Hey,
man.
you know
So
what I did to graduate with a little asterisk?
what's up, bro?
I made sure I knew what kind of car the teacher drove and my instructors and where she parked at, bro. And I met her in the fucking parking lot in the morning. How you doing, Miss Will? Can I carry your
See,
bags to class for you? Ernest,
see,
you don't have my class until 12. It's only 8:30. It's okay, Miss Will. Don't even worry about it. I got you. I just happened to be here. I saw you pull up. I got you.
man. Hey, that goes a long way, man. You know what I'm saying,
Yes, indeed.
man. So Eric, how you feel, bro? What's your first thoughts? What's next?
Hey, it's back to grind time. You feel me? I've been taking too much of a hiatus, and I was just waiting to finish the semester, and you feel me? And now we're here, man. We're here. Already starting to get. I'm gonna start getting that IG, popping, and then YouTube's gonna be back on starting Monday. You feel me? Full grind. Not no one live here, then 2 weeks later another one. It's gonna
Are you
be.
sure, Eric?
Yeah, I'm positive now. I'm positive. I have a real chill summer, so I'm gonna take advantage of this because I know I'm not gonna have another summer like this and grind. You feel me? Grind this and stuff like that.
You need to take
That's what's
advantage
up.
of some of this good weed, bro. You know what
There
I'm
you
saying?
go, for real. Hey,
Nah.
Ern. Hey, I didn't want to interrupt you earlier, bro, because you was on fire. But if you want to go through the chat, bro, and just say what's up to everybody, you was on fire. Right? If y'all want me to put a little beat
Oh,
on,
okay.
I
We'll
can
see.
DJ, whatever
Let's
y'all
let's
want to
run through the
do.
chat real quick one time. Who we got in this thing? We got StreamYard. How you doing, StreamYard? You know what I'm saying? It's a
Ooh.
homie right there. See, StreamYard. What's going on? I ain't seen you in a minute. Raider Room. That's a homie. What's going on with you? Thanks for pulling up. All eyes on G. How you doing? Seabass, what's popping? Stream Elements is in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Everybody pulling up to the thing today. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Estrada, how you doing today, sir?
What up?
Worm. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Seabass, I see you. Jenny Mack, of course, always here to show support. Appreciate you, Jenny. Thanks for pulling up. Uh, we talked to Seabass, we talked to
See, bass.
Worm.
What up?
We got Terrence in the thing. Okay, I see you. That's the homie right there, Terrence. What's going on with you, big
Okay.
dog?
Yeah.
Let's see. All eyes. Anthony Estrada, I see you. Raider Room, yes indeed, yes indeed. D Menace, what's good with you, homie? How you doing, sir? All right, all right.
Dude,
It
minutes.
sounds like Kush got a new beat for us today. What you
You know
working
what I'm
with over
saying?
there? Raider
Got a little
Way in this
kilo.
thing.
What up, Ray? Yeah. That's fam, bro. That's what's up, man. Appreciate y'all stopping by for sure.
Yes indeed, yes indeed. So what do we got popping today, man? We're working with
Man,
Miami
bruh.
in the finals, getting cooked.
Hey, first off, we got to go back to your experience, man. Tell the people what you was doing, man. You didn't really get all into that, man. We just got the formalities out the way, but man, get into that, bro.
Okay,
What's going
so
on?
I took my youngest son down there. We went down there like on okay. So last Wednesday we heard that Tupac was getting a star on the Walk of Fame. So like we've been
Mm.
hearing this for years, right? And I'm like,
Yo, this the comment of the day.
smooth beater,
Remember Donnie
Donnie
Simpson?
Simpson voice, hell nah, hell nah.
Oh, not the
What,
Donnie
what was
Simpson.
who was the chick that was on the show with him? Donnie Simpson, and what was the girl's
I
name?
forget, man.
Sherry Carter. That's what it was.
Sherry Carter was fine as fuck, bro. Oh
Man.
my god, man. Oh man. So anyway, back to Tupac.
Okay, so oh, we heard that he was getting a star, right? But we've been hearing that for like 10 years. So when I
Yeah.
verified it, I was like, oh shit, he getting a star, and Big Boy doing the presentation. So we set up everything, drive down there and stuff. As soon as we got there, got off the freeway, I went straight to the star because I still didn't believe it. I wanted confirmation. I want to go right to the star where they said it was gonna be at, just to
Yeah.
make sure that we didn't drive down here for nothing. So that's the first thing I did. Went straight to the star. I hop out and I'm looking at the star. It didn't. It was all just sanded flat. You couldn't even see his name or nothing. You could just see it like an empty star. But you can see that they was working on it and everything. So I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, it's in the place where they say it's gonna be. And there's some other people there. And I'm looking at the star and stuff. And I look and I'm like, I don't know if you guys know who Scott on Tape is, but he does a lot of filming location videos all over the internet.
Yep.
And I'm looking at this dude who's talking and stuff. I'm like, he's just talking to some other people that are just walking by, whatever. I'm like, hey, bro, is your name Scott? He's like, yeah. I'm like, you're Scott on Tape, huh? He's like, yeah, I am. And then, bro, so I got a quick little video with him and stuff, you know what I mean? And, get a little lightweight connection. He gave me his business card and stuff. And
Yeah.
then we went to the hotel room, checked in, went to sleep, woke up the next morning, went out there, bro. The whole street was shut down in front of Amoeba Music. It's like over there by Ivar and Hollywood.
Hmm.
The whole street was shut down. It was really nice. It was like one of the dopest experiences I ever had, bro. It was crazy. Like everybody out there was with their cameras. Everybody's chanting. Everybody's smoking. I met Cowboy. Cowboy Nipsey Hussle's big homie. He was hella cool. We hit some weed. Um, or I hit some weed while I was talking shit to him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Let's see. DJ Quick was out there. YG was out there. All the Outlaws were out there except for Napoleon. It was a gang of people. It was hella cool. You guys can check out my TikTok. It's Burn It Earn on TikTok. I got videos of it up and stuff. I put a couple of them on my Instagram and a couple of them. I think I put one on this YouTube channel if you guys want to check that out as well.
That's
But
what's
it, it
up,
was it
bro.
was hella dope. It was
That's
one of
hella
the best
dope.
experiences of my life.
That's dope, man. That's dope. That's dope.
Hell
I
yeah.
saw what was it? Ludacris had got one like a couple weeks prior, like in May. And then
Ah,
who else did I see on there? That was in attendance too. Man, it was packed, bro. Them videos you showed me, that shit was crazy. I remember when you were like, I don't know if I'm gonna go. Man, I'm like, bro, you go
man.
take your ass down there, man.
I
Yeah,
kind of didn't want to make the drive, but I was like, bro, I'll never be able to do this one again. The star will be there, but you'll never have the ceremony again. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I feel that, bro. I feel that, man. If you are not following Earn, man, make sure you guys are following him at Burn It Earn on TikTok or on TikTok. Another conversation we was having. I was like, bro, you gotta at least try it out, man. And now he getting some good content on there. I'm telling you, I love the platform itself. I just like having fun on it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's probably not the best choice of platform to be on for some shit, but it's dope. It's dope content, man, and you get to learn a lot of stuff on there, though, for sure.
Hey, but we have some bigger news than my trip to LA and anything else. But we got some huge news going on with one of the homies right now, bro. Like before I went to LA, like one of the homies' channel was like 134 subscribers. I can't remember what the number was, but it
I
was
was like, I was
growing,
like, I was like 220. I was like
but it
225
wasn't
strong,
going crazy in
227.
that. You know what I mean? It was cool. It was going at a normal pace. You know what I'm saying? I come back. And the homie Kush done blew up to 939 subscribers literally in 2 days, bro. You guys got to go
Yep,
check out his content. He's writing them articles. Our boy
yep.
gonna turn into a damn author.
Thank you, bro.
His shit is
Thank you.
going crazy, bro. If you ain't subscribed to Kush, subscribe to Kush. Share
Thank
his
you.
stuff out and do the whole thing for him, man. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
putting in the
man.
work.
Yeah, I just wrote an article on Adam Plant Jr. and we'll get into talking about him a little bit, but he's been catching a lot of media. If you guys haven't seen, McDaniels talked about him earlier today. Had a lot of good stuff. Chandler Jones had a lot of good stuff to say about him. And then his pops was Shaquille O'Neal's bodyguard, and for years, and Snoop Dogg's bodyguard, as well as the Money Team, Mayweather. He was Mayweather's bodyguard, and so we got in depth, man. I talked to him for like 2 days, and just got real in depth about the type of music he listens to. Like, man, bruh had me listening to Nipsey for like in the gym for like 2 days straight. I'm like, what you listen to, man, when you training, when you getting into like that mental mode of like going for training camp? You got Patrick Graham yelling at you. You know what I'm saying? You got, bro, he had nothing but great stuff to say about Rob Leonard, dog. Like he was gushing over Rob Leonard. He was like, he's great. And then the passing game coordinator, his name is Matt. I forget his last name. He had nothing but great stuff to say about him. So I got into like the actual like mentality, like his top songs that he listened to, and I was like, I tell you what, bro, I fuck with all those songs. I'm in front of the gym right now. I'm about to go smash out these weights. And I got into his mind, man. We start talking a lot, and his pops has a cheesecake business, and being Shaquille O'Neal's, basically godson or nephew, he had opportunity to play hoop at the University of Arizona with Sharif O'Neal, with Shaq's son, but he chose football, and so he had one scholarship to TCU, and he ended up going to TCU for that year, and then coming to Vegas. But he's a Bishop Gorman grad. Shout out to Bishop Gorman. They produced some dogs this year. They had Darnell Washington, a whole array of them. You know what I'm saying?
Darnell Washington, the tight end from Georgia.
Yeah, he's a Vegas guy. Yep, he went to he went to school with Adam Plant.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Adam Plant is from Vegas, and then ended up going to the Raiders.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah, and so he's the I believe if he's not the all-time sack leader for UNLV, he's up there, and he's the first defensive end to be selected, or not to be selected, but to make NFL roster from UNLV in 21 years, or to be on the roster 21 years. They haven't had a defensive end to touch the league in a long time. So shout out to him, man. Linebackers, that's different because we had Javi White last year. We had him on the roster for a little bit too. But DNs, we haven't had any to touch the league in a long time. So a lot of good stuff, man. Real good, brother, man. Real good, brother. Shout out to him. I talked to him. He said that he's down to show up and get on the show as well too. Yep.
For sure. Look at Kush out here, bruh, doing work.
Yeah, man. It was fun, man. It was fun. It was a good time. So we got a couple players after this that we're gonna be talking to that he nominated. We're like, hey, bro, if you don't mind, can you nominate a couple players? So we got some heat coming. We got some good ones coming. So I'm gonna be collabing. I'm definitely gonna be collabing with USC and Earn. Actually, Earn is one of my first articles that I wrote about. You guys got to go and check that one out. I think this is one of my personal favorites that I wrote so far. It's about the connection between Raider fans and the dudes that's Lakers or Warrior fans, and the separation between them. And I got some quotes from Earn in there, man. So yeah, for sure.
Earn probably talked some trash. I need to check that one out.
Bruh, I ain't gonna ruin the surprise for you.
Yeah,
there
we go.
You got to check it out.
Well, dude, all I know is Earn probably says some shit like, them Laker fans are this, that, and the third. Oh my God.
Hey, bro, you just got to check it out.
That's my only gripe with the Laker fans, bro. Like, I like the Lakers. I like their history because they've always been the hood team. They represent LA, which is part of California. You know what I'm saying? And it's always been like either Boston or LA. You get the squares or the hood dudes. I like the hood dudes. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I lean more towards like the hood. You know what I'm saying? So I've always rooted for the Lakers. Just y'all fans are ass, bro. Let's keep it a buck, bro. bro. Y'all are the worst.
I
in the NBA.
wished I could say I don't hate the Warriors. I hate them. I don't care. I'll use
See,
that
this
word.
is
I hate
that's
them Warriors. I hate
that's
y'all.
exactly
I
why.
hate y'all
See,
fan base. Y'all fan base is
look,
exactly like the San
SC,
Francisco Giants.
all I'm gonna say is Ern is baiting you in for you to read this article and then go
Yeah,
back and be like,
I'm
damn,
gonna read it.
man.
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it. I promise you.
Raiderroom.com. It's
Yeah.
got LeBron on the front and Steph Curry, and you
Mm.
gotta check it out. It's wild, man, for sure. Cause it turned into like a interactive article with everybody that were Laker fans and Warrior fans, and I talked to a handful of them, and you'll be surprised. That's all I'm gonna say. You'll be surprised.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, make sure we all get them working. I know you working on some things too, huh? I know I ain't gonna let the cat out the bag with it, but we got some things we're gonna be working on for sure.
Eric working on making a baby. That's what he's working on.
Oh, hey, I know about that.
Hell no, I'm not working on no baby. I'm not
You want
working.
to make a boy? You want to make a boy? You got to be on top of that thing, man. You got to be on top. That's all I'm saying, man. So what's up, man? Y'all ready to talk some Raider football? What have you been updated on anything lately, SC? Like,
I got
any,
updated. This is how MIA I've been, and people don't believe me when I say that. People just think I'm just
bro?
not doing
Look,
stuff. Like,
that's why I asked you, because I'm always like, I don't want to just pop some shit on you, and you're like, yo, man, I ain't even been to my Twitter feed yet, bro. You dropping all this shit.
it took me until this morning to be updated. This morning, the past 3 weeks, I have not been really catching up on anything. Today in the morning, I caught up on OTAs, the press conferences. I caught up on some of the news. So that's now I'm caught up. But it's like the fact that it took me 3 weeks just to catch up on all these 3 weeks of news was kind of crazy. I was like, damn, bro, this is not me, bro. I'm usually like quick with it, but nah.
Bro,
But I'm caught up. I'm caught up now. I'm caught up.
It's been a lot of stuff. What's up, Terrence? It's been a lot of stuff that's going on, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really to me it seems like right before camp starts is when all the the big articles for who's doing good or who's standing out, and then you get the people that be arguing about oh, it don't matter because they're in shorts right now. It don't matter how good they play. Yeah, the fuck it does. Like, it matters, man. Everything matters. Like, and we learned that last year from making the team run up the hill or do extra laps whenever they had penalties and stuff. Like, everything matters. But I don't know. There's some standouts. It sounds like there is some standouts. What's the last thing you've heard?
I mean, I pretty much, so starting off with today, in the beginning, it was about Diablo, and I don't know if most of you guys probably seen it already. I did an IG post on Diablo on my thoughts about it. It was him wearing the green dot at practice, calling some of the plays. They talked about how Heath talked about actually that he went up in weight and went down. He went from 225 to 238, and now he's 234. So that's something interesting to say. And while he was talking about it, he also stated something about he wants to be up to speed. He still wants his speed there. He wants his agility to be there. He doesn't want it to decrease, so he's trying all his best. And then he's been having a lot of reps, especially with that green dot. And with the depth we got, to be honest, it kind of shows that he might be, if he keeps going in this kind of trajectory, he might be the focal point of that linebacking core, man. He's got the potential for it, because we know Robert Spillane is there, and Robert Spillane has more of that veteran experience over him. But if this guy Diablo keeps doing the way we're hearing about the green dot, getting snaps and really improving and adding weight and all this stuff, he's got that potential in him, bro. He's got it. So we just got to see what happens.
Salute to Adam Plant, man. He just sent me a message, man. Salute to
you. Hell yeah.
Hey, what up, Adam? How you doing, man?
He just mentioned me in the story, man. That's what's up, bro.
Excuse me.
Hey, but so when you talk about Diablo and that extra 10 pounds, bro, like the one thing that stood out to me was in the presser when he was like, yeah, that shit was hard. Coming from playing safety to linebacker, like, people slept on how difficult that is, and having people behind you as a safety, like, I can only imagine having people behind you your whole career playing a safety. But the one thing that stood out too is that he was like, I was a quarterback, leading up into my college career. So it's the quarterback of the defense. So he's the guy that's going to be number one. It shows that he's already been the vocal leader.
Hmm.
I like his upside, man. It's just the health. I just want to make sure that we got backup, we got help. And from what I've heard too is that the him and Spillane are really tight.
Yeah.
They've been hanging out a lot, which is good. I know we had our ups and downs about him. Earn. We gonna have to see about Spillane, bro. But I don't know. What you think about it, Earn?
So what I just heard is I heard you say that he was a former quarterback. So
Yep.
that what people don't realize when somebody's a former quarterback and then plays defense or even a wide receiver or any offensive skill position, and then they transfer over to defense, they understand that wide receivers like where they line up and how they get their get off on the line is going to determine they're only going to have like their choice of maybe two different routes that they're going to do determined by how they line up and where they're lined up. So like if
Hmm.
they're on the outside, it's going to be a curl, a nine, or like a post.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, yeah, a post, because the post is back to the middle. If they're on the outside, that's what's going to be. And if it's in the slot, that it's going to be like a drag, a slant. You know what I mean? So it's like when you start off as an offensive player, especially as a quarterback or receiver, you understand routes and route trees, and you understand what they're going to run,
Yeah.
what their
Yeah.
options are that they can run on any given play. So you know what I mean? It helps you understand better where that ball is going to be at any given time if it comes out to that receiver.
That's true.
There's a long way of just saying they understand the offense better.
No, that's true though. I like it, man. I think also looking at what's it, Bernay or Bernie. I like the addition of him as depth. I was watching something today. They said that he was going to be just a special teamer, on the squad. But I don't know, man. I think he may get some play. He may get some time in. What you guys think about Renfro? Have you been seeing the news about that, SC?
I seen something along the lines of he didn't practice, so that's why he didn't end up talking to the media yesterday. And then I think he was supposed to talk today, but it doesn't look like he talked either today. Um, I mean that's pretty much what I know. Is there anything I'm missing? Is there? I mean, trade
Nah,
rumors I heard, but they heard that they're settling down with him. They're not going to trade him, so I don't. I'm not sure
bro.
on that end.
Tell you what, man. If he ends up getting traded, they the writing's on the wall right now. We seeing it because what they had
Yeah.
damn near all of his jerseys on sale. I've heard at the Raider Image, they said they had it on
Yeah,
sale.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I don't
It's
know.
The
interesting.
obvious place for him to go is New Orleans, bro. If he goes to New Orleans, bro, they're gonna be sitting over there having a good old time eating etouffee, laughing at us.
Yep. No word, Omar. We don't know. We don't know
No
why he
word.
left.
Yeah.
But bro, I tell you what though, man, the writing's on the wall with it.
Yep.
Writing's on the wall with something's going on. But it sounds like they haven't. Oh yeah, here we go. According to Victor Fur, we haven't gotten any offers from Renfro. You think they're gonna cut him? If not,
I don't think they'll
What
cut
what I
him.
what I think the reason we don't haven't gotten no offers for him is because of his salary. It's not his talent, bro.
That
It's
salary.
it's his salary and injury history last year. And then when
yeah,
he did play, he looked like straight ass, bro. Fucking multiple fumbles in the game. We've never seen that from him before.
I gotta get popped.
It's like, what is it about McDaniels that like, he comes over here and like these players are playing way out of their character. That what we saw from Derek Carr last year, we never seen that. We never seen what we saw from Hunter Renfro last year either.
I have a theory, and I'm trying to figure out how to. I haven't been able to express it just yet, but I have a theory. I have my tinfoil hat maybe type of theory, and I'm waiting on it. I'm trying
What
to
up,
figure out
Ben?
how I'm express it. What up, Ben?
What up, Ben?
Yeah, man. I think he may be on his way out if they don't end up cutting him or releasing him. I think that may be what
Um,
did OJ say?
this
Maybe
might
trade
sound kind of
trade for more
crazy.
capital.
I don't know to some people, but I think even if Renfro stays or goes, I still think we have a better receiving core than last year. Is that crazy to say?
No,
Well,
I
last year we had Mac Hollins, Devontae Adams, Tyron Johnson.
I think Jacoby Myers is better than Mac Hollins.
I think Jacoby Myers is better than Mac
I
Hollins as
think
well.
that Michael Mayer, if he is the tight end that I know he is, bro, because even though I hate Notre Dame with the passion, his talent, oh my God, when you watch him, it's exactly how they name him, Mark Andrews, bro. You see it, bro. The way he plays is good, bro. So this receiving core alone, um, and then you top it off, of course, with the speed. Let's just say with Renfro or without Renfro, they still have what's his name again? Oh my God, it's blanking right now. I'm blanking.
Philip Dorsett.
Uh, no. Besides Philip Dorsett, DeAndre Carter. That's who I'm thinking of. I think.
Mm.
Right, that's the name.
Okay.
I always forget
I
about
think
it.
it's Trey Tucker and DeAndre Carter. Yeah,
Yeah.
Trey Tucker, especially the fourth rounder. That he's a speedster, man. When you really watch him, he's a really good slot. It's interesting to see how they're gonna utilize all these people because most of them are slot guys. They're quick slot guys with decent route running, which that's what we need. I mean that's what we need. So I think this receiving core is better than last year with or without Renfro. It hurts to say it because Renfro's like one of those players like you can't hate, like you love, like everybody loves, but at the same time it's like if you get an offer, hey, you might have to pull the trigger. It's a business at the end of the day.
Hey, I just thought of something, y'all. Dalvin Cook is on the market. Do you think it's past this organization to be like, fuck Josh Jacobs, let's go get Dalvin Cook at a cheaper price? Do you think it's past them to do something like that?
Nope.
Mm.
I
sure hope they
they're,
don't. Dalvin's good, but nobody's Josh, bro.
I think that they're pretty happy with Zamir. Every time I try and get excited about a free agent,
God, don't say that.
it's almost like what you call it? What was his name? The cornerback that we were looking at, the vet. You know what I'm saying? He's from Oakland. What he played for
Marcus
the Ravens
Peters.
and the Chiefs. Yeah, it was like that. You get excited, you see a vet, and you're like, okay, this would be a good fit, but the money ain't quite there, or whatever it may be. They may see a player that's in camp that's like, man, it's like when you, I don't know if you guys ever had this instance before, but like you sitting there with your parents back in the day, you're like, hey mom, I'm trying to go get that cheeseburger at McDonald's, and she's like, boy, I will make you a cheeseburger when we get home. That's what it's like.
Wonder Bread. You be like,
it's
what is this?
yeah, we like, hey McDaniel, Ziegler, hey man, we want a Dalvin Cook. Like, boy, we will make you a Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It'd be nice, but I don't know. I wouldn't put anything past it right now, though. If that would be the case, I wouldn't be surprised.
I can see it.
I'll tell you this about Josh, bro. If they get rid of him,
has more value.
It'll impact us because of course he was the best running back last year. Like he was the best running back in general.
Mm-hmm.
But the way things are being said about these mini camps so far about the running back committee, I don't know if you've seen. They're speaking highly of them. Their reps that they're getting, the running back by committee that usually Josh McDaniels runs, it's running pretty smoothly, and they're getting more reps than they did last year in camp alone. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, it's like they're preparing for the worst. You feel me? Like they're preparing for in case Josh Jacobs leaves, they feel like it's fine. And I think that's why it gives the organization leverage above Jacobs right now, is the fact that they got multiple running backs that all combined could give you at least a little bit of, majority of Josh Jacobs. Not saying all of Josh Jacobs, but like majority of it. And especially with the weapons they got now, I think that's what they're doing, bro. I really do think they're just preparing, bro.
If we lose Jacobs, Carr, and Waller and get nothing more than a fucking third-round pick, this you think there's a split now? Bro, it's gonna be protests outside of Allegiant game 1.
I think the most important thing is Jimmy G to be healthy, right? We don't know if he's got that clause on him, the injury clause that we just found out about, and it kind of scares me because it's like if he's gone, then what's our choice, bro? Like,
man, let's get into that too. That's the next hot topic right there, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, there's been so much shit that's going on with that. And anybody that knew anything would just sign in Jimmy Garoppolo, knew they was gonna get that contract on him.
Mhm.
There's been so much bullshit that's been going around talking about are we gonna have him or not. I'm down to hear y'all thoughts about that one for real. I know the last time I think we left off, I already know. I kind of know where everybody stood with it, but what's the updates with y'all? How y'all feeling about that shit?
You want to go first? Or you want me to go, Eric?
You could go first. You could go first, so then I could ease it a little. You feel me? So I could like
Okay,
pause
so
it too.
what
But
I think I'm gonna try to be as realistic about this as possible.
Yeah,
So what I see them doing is Jimmy's not going to be 100%, but they're going to tell us that he's 100%.
mhm.
He's going to go out there and play. He's going to get re-injured, and he's going to be out for most of the season. So do I see him starting game one? Yeah, but that's not necessarily saying that he's going to be all the way healthy. I'm not wishing it on him, because wishing this on him is like wishing for a bad season for my team, which I'm not really wishing for. I hate this fucking coach, but I'm not going to go so far as to wish that we fail. But I could just tell you what I see, in my crystal ball or whatever. But yeah, I see Jimmy rushing back. That's the best way to say it. I see him rushing back because that's what he needs to do for his bosses to feel comfortable. So he's going to tell them that he's all the way good, and they're going to think that he's all the way good, but he's not going to be all the way good. You know what I mean? Because he kind of has to do that for his contract. You know what I'm saying? He needs to be all the way good, or at least tell them he's all the way good come game one. And then he's going to get about halfway through the season and find out that he's not all the way good, bro. And then that's going to be where we're going to find out a lot about the rest of our team. We're going to find out what we have in our next quarterback, whoever that's going to be. We're going to find out a lot of things at that point.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, he warmed you up. See what you think, bro?
It's interesting because I feel like I give a lot of credit to the front office as far as Ziegler and Champ Kelly go, because they really made that. That's a contract that none of us even knew about the injury clause. You feel me? I'm smoking on that Laker pack in a few minutes. Warriors out there. So your Warriors lost to the Lakers. All right. Anyways, but besides that, is the fact that the injury clause, that's an interesting clause. That's something that you don't really see often, and it was smart because it's like if they let them go, they don't lose anything, which is, in my opinion, a W, because you're not losing anything, you're not getting hit with the cap hitter at all. But the other thing is what is your plan B, right? For me, let's just be realistic, because I know some people just dislike Carr to the point where they call any quarterback better than him. Brian Hoyer, I don't have no confidence in him. Aiden O'Connell, hell no. Chase Garbers, hell no. I'm sorry for all the people that are Chase Garbers fans. I don't have no faith in the guy, bro. The guy did all right in Cal. Let's not act like he did amazing. And it's Cal, come on. Anyways, besides that,
hey, watch your mouth, young man.
I'm just saying. Come on,
Chase
Garbers.
We right here, bro. We right here. Come on, man.
Yeah, bro. You can't come on something like this and try to do something like that. You tripping.
Go ahead, continue. After your bashing of Chase Garbers.
It's not even the bashing of Chase Garbers, it's the bashing of Cal. Right? Why? Damn. Why we got to get thrown under the bus?
True.
I need to take jabs at the rest of the Cali college teams, man. Come on,
bro,
man.
it's the home of Aaron Rodgers, bro. What more could you ask for?
Aaron Rodgers is in New York now. It's gonna be interesting to see what they do, bro. Because knowing this regime being so crazy, they could pull off a trade for a quarterback out of their back pocket, bro, some way, somehow. That's just how they are. But it depends what they want to achieve this year, right? Do they want to achieve better, or do they just want to see another year of what they got moving forward? You feel me? Because they could take either route, right? We don't know until the first game, second game, third game, fourth, fifth, sixth, and even half the season. That's when we really know, okay, they're just taking this other year to have everybody chemistry again, winning as many games and hopefully doing better than last year. Or we want to do better than last year. All we needed was just 1 year. Let's make the playoffs now. And it just all depends. You feel me? So for me, I don't know. It's that Jimmy Garoppolo situation. I knew it was that injury concern, but that's what I told people, bro. It's like that Jimmy G, bro. Like, I don't know, bro.
So we passed that 20-minute line now. So I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. Bruh, so you remember when I know you guys remember, but when we had the whole grouping of people, which was almost damn near the whole Raider Nation that was supportive of McDaniels with it, man. It seemed like on that first presser, when he started talking about Josh Jacobs and got it seemed like it was lightweight sarcastic the way he was kind of responding about it. I posted some stuff and I just saw the response on the comments. It's a 180 now. He had to do something to win over the nation with the fan base. Like it's in dire straits. It's worse than I've seen it with his views, and a lot of that stuff was saw by Earn. I'm about to give him his flowers. Why they're
what did R. Kelly say? Now that you come to see it my way.
God damn.
Yeah, that's the only one. You know what I'm saying? We need to quote you on that one, because for real, a lot of people switched out their views, and I saw it online in the comments. Man, I saw more F McDaniels, more fire Mac so and so's than I've ever. Saying. I mean, like hundreds of them, bro. Like it's been a lot. So the one thing I have seen is that he took the players, and they had an alumni. They usually have one every year, but this one would look like he actually went to Mark Davis, him and Ziegler, and they wanted to do something different.
Yeah.
So brought back some more alumni and had a big shindig with him, a buffet or dinner, and I guess it worked out really good. So he's in good favor with the team. Now, that's one thing. The second part is like, what you gonna do with the fan base, bro? Like you got, and the only thing I can say is just listening to my Seahawk homies up here. They went through the same shit with Russell Wilson 2 years ago, and kind of the same stuff that was going on with the coach. They wanted Pete Carroll out of here, out of Pacific Northwest. They wanted to get some new blood in. A little bit of that, kind of lingered over. And I saw them before when they sucked and before they got the Super Bowls, and they were just the little brothers that everyone would make fun of. They started getting some Super Bowl, or they got a Super Bowl and more playoff experience, and it all can change. The fan base can change real quick. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing that the coach can do is go out there and fucking win. You got to motherfucking win, bro. Like, that's the only thing you can do to win over the fan base at this point. It ain't gonna be signing nobody. You got to take whatever it is that is given to you, and we got to go out there and win some damn games.
Yeah.
And treat Josh Jacobs like he's a fucking human being, because right now that's the one burner with the fan base. Everybody was pissed the fuck off at that. And then the losing season. If we would have had 12 wins last year and Josh Jacobs would have had to hold out, that would have been a whole other conversation. But people would have been still pissed off because he would have had an even better season. But you don't win no more than 6 games, and then you have all this bullshit with the press conferences. You're gonna start to really feel Raider Nation and how pissed off they can get. And they mad right now. They upset. They really are. So I had to make sure I acknowledge that, Ern. You here's your roses, bro. Here's your roses, for real. Yeah, man, for real, bro.
I just be trying to say what I see, bro. I mean, we can't just keep the lid down on the fucking toilet, bro. You gotta show it. It's shitty water in that motherfucker, bro. Don't let these motherfuckers try to charge you $5 for a drink out of the punch bowl, bro. That's a shitty toilet, bro. There ain't no punch bowl.
It's getting to the point to where a lot of people are starting to see it that way, and it's still, again, I'm waiting to see what's turning out on the finished product, but I think that he got to turn the throttle to his coordinators a little bit and start to win over the folks. What you see?
Yo. This is it's gonna be
that's hilarious.
I forgot what the fuck we were talking about, bro. that hit different, bro.
I had to absorb that with it, because I was always blind myself at the scene, like, oh, I got you.
That shit hit way different.
Hey, it's the truth though, man. I mean, I'm just going off of what I see. And I interact on, like, say, with TikTok, bro. You can interact with some people. On YouTube, you got a whole different interaction with people, and then IG, you got a whole different interaction with people. And the consensus is there. Everybody is saying the same shit right now, and you got to win over the fan base. We got to win right now. But I don't know. What else you guys think about that?
For
I,
me, I don't give a fuck if they win or not, bro. I do not like these motherfuckers, bro. I
She's
don't
the
care if they
MVP.
win, which I know they're not gonna win. That's why it's so easy for me to say
I just win, bro. Like that's all I can say. Just win, bro. I'm tired. I mean, it's funny. I love every day. Feel me? Well, not recently because of course I've been I haven't been really up to date, but just hearing what you said about the comments and what people say, I was like, these are classic. Our fan base, bro. It's always been like this. It's always been wishy washy, and they think that they said something a year ago and people are not gonna remember. I remember a lot of you people saying that it was playoff or bust, MVP or bust for
it.
Carr, but out of a sudden, Carr leaves and it's just about Carr out of a sudden, not Josh
It was
McDaniels. When
hashtag no excuses.
it was
Remember?
literally playoff or bust. And I remember that a lot of people were talking highly about the people they brought in last year, how Jayon Brown was a top 5 coverage linebacker in the last 5 years, about how Bilal Nichols was one of the best up and coming pass rushers, about how we did good in the draft, what we got, how the running back by committee is going to help us so much, and about the offensive line being top 5 and
Top 10
yada, yada,
offensive line.
yada. And now it's oh, they didn't have their players and Carr was the problem, and it's just funny how they switch up. It's just funny. That's why I call people out. It's not like I'm defending Carr. It's funny to me that people switch up quickly, and it's just like, bro,
Mhm.
I've never switched up. I was right from the start. I said it is playoff or bust from the start, because there's no way you grab a playoff team that even after everything, a tragedy, right, a tragedy, racial things happening and messing up the locker room, and they still made the playoffs with an interim head coach and a offensive coordinator that everybody said was complete garbage. And even the defensive coordinator, and you're telling me that our team with a winning coaching was not gonna take that team and make it better? Yeah, you're highly mistaken, buddy. There's not. It was a bust for me, bro. Last season, regardless of what anybody says, I think it was a bust because there's no way you just shit the bed like that, bro.
You
Like you
shouldn't
shouldn't,
regress like that, right?
and that's bad. And I get it. Carr didn't play his best. I'm not saying he did. He played horribly as well, just like every other person on that team. Besides, there's only a couple people I can name. Max Crosby did his thing. Um, Amik Robertson surprised me. I was wrong about Amik. I gotta see him on a consistent basis though. Besides that, Trayvon Merrick regressed. A lot of these players regressed. Was it really their fault that so many players regressed, or is it the coaching why these players regressed? Because remember last year, and this is why I say minicamp is important, and that's why I love when Kush says everything in the offseason is important. Because last year, if you remember what they said it's our job to teach. It's our job to put these guys in the position to do their best. And they didn't put any of our players, majority of our players weren't even in the best position to do good last year. And that's why we had the season we had. And then now it's like a little bit of an excuse now. Oh, it's okay. It was their first year. No. Look at what they said. Look at what they were preaching all camp. Look at what they were doing in camp and strict. And the fact that they couldn't even do that, nah, that's crazy to me. We had a guy retire off of playing one game. Really, bro? Like, come on, like
He came in, saw the culture, and was like, I ain't with this.
but I am glad Carr is gone. Just because Ern knows this. Just because I felt like he needed a clean slate and we needed a clean slate at that quarterback position. It was just right for both teams. So that's why I'm
It
cool
was
with it. But
time,
just
bro. It was just
Jimmy G,
time.
get healthy, bro. Please, bro. Like, even though I don't think you're a better quarterback, I just need you to be healthy. You healthy, we're good.
Man,
That's the problem is he's not healthy, and we know that right now. If you look at the depth chart right now on ESPN, it'll say starting quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo with a fucking Q next to it. It's the off season, and he's got a Q next to his name, bro. How many, look across the league and see how many other players have a Q next to their name right now.
it's true. I mean, we're getting fed some information from our coach, which is, like I said, it goes all the way back to connecting with the nation. Like the one thing, like I said, before that we could at least get from some of our former coaches is when we look at them the press talks to them and ask the question about something, either they wouldn't tell us or they wouldn't bullshit us. And so a lot of fans, I think, if I'm speaking for them at this point, they feel like, man, they getting bullshitted too, you know. And there's one thing that Raider fans can smell about a bullshitter is that's the one thing we can pick up on, you know what I'm saying? So we hope that he's healthy and he's good, but something in my gut tells me like, man, I want to see it. I want to see him on the field. I know
Yeah.
that there's reporters talking about, they knew about this, or there was already built in. There was no anxiety. That's the word that McDaniels is calling it, is no anxiety. Again, I'll always go back to what my thought process is about it before, though, is we know that this dude is injured. I just wish they would fucking tell us and just keep it real with us and stop trying to hide the injury. Like he's had people over at San Francisco, and think about from Jimmy G's perspective, he had to hide that shit. He had to hide the injury. Like, hey Jimmy, hey man, we know you got your shit fucked up. It could be a Liz Frank injury, but hey man, we ain't gonna talk about that shit. It ain't gonna help you. It ain't gonna help us against the Eagles in the playoffs. So, hey, bro, we need you to just, keep it, buttoned up, or whoever they're gonna be facing in the playoffs, right? So he got fucked over on that. Then coming over here, he has the possibility to make money, but on top of it, they're like, hey, man, we know that you're fucked up. We're gonna keep it lock and key and make sure that you get back to full health and all good about it too. At no point was there any coach that he's had over the last two teams and couple seasons that has actually been honest about his health and been like, yeah, that motherfucker's fucked up. He needs to sit the fuck down for a little bit. So somebody got to tell him, like, I would rather have it as a coach. If McDaniels is if I'm McDaniels, which I God hope I'm never in that position or even be him. But if it was me coaching, Kush would be like, hey, look, he's hurt. Stop rushing this motherfucker and let him sit until the season starts. Because it ain't gonna help to be out there right now. He needs to heal. Leave him the fuck alone. That's all you gotta say. If he said that, then we're good. What did he say? I have no anxiety. I got no anxiety. That don't solve a lot of people's anxiety. When you tell somebody, hey man, I ain't got no anxiety, what do the anxious people do?
Say they don't have any anxiety.
The motherfuckers start having anxiety. As soon as the
because you want to put everybody around you at ease. You don't want them to worry about your anxiety. So that's why you say, I have no anxiety about it. That's a red flag. Motherfucker, you got anxiety. You don't want to worry about your anxiety.
It's basically saying it's a polite way of saying mind your fucking business. To me, that's the way I took it. And it was like, no, I have a shared interest in this team. We all need to know what's going on with our fucking quarterback. But again, the other part, the tactical part, is like, we don't need to know because we have the Denver Broncos we got to face week 1, and they could be studying film on whatever. So why give them some extra tactical advantage?
Yeah.
But at least I would rather have him. I don't know. I feel like with Gruden, at least we knew, like, if something was going on, he'd be like, ding. Or with Mayock or somebody, you would get something from at least everybody along the way with our past regimes, and I don't see that with this regime at all.
Facts. You think with that quarterback position, you think with Tom Brady having a little bit of part in this now, you think he might be a little bit tasked to be a little bit of a quarterback coach over there, or you think he's just gonna stay in his lane and, hey, just watch from the bleachers up top and sit there and watch?
I feel like it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
He's gonna sit up there and he's gonna watch. I'm sorry, Kush, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. My bad.
Just real quick, I think he's going to sit up there and watch, and then when he sees something wrong, then he'll point it out. But I don't think he's going to be hands-on quarterback coach.
Man, let me ask you guys this: if whatever you guys do in your life that you just good at, right? If because I know for sure, Ern is a professional blunt roller, and if I'm over there and I'm just fucking it up, right? I can't roll this blunt for nothing, and Ern's over there got 7 world championships in blunt rolling, you know what I'm saying? And he's looking at me like, nigga, what the fuck you doing, bro? And I'm like, he like, nah, man, you gotta roll, twist, lick.
Yeah.
You
step
go
by
jump
step.
in.
This is how we do this.
Yeah, if you see me just utterly fucking it up, and that's something that you did every single day to make sure that you were 10 toes down for your team to win a Super Bowl, and you see this dude not looking this way and he's getting hit and you can save his brain or his body, you think Tom Brady's going to be quiet about that? No, he's going to come. But I also think that a lot of people don't understand, or if they don't understand it, I think that a lot of people never really owned a business themselves or bought into a business. And when you buy into a business, you're part of that business. Like, you live eat, shit, sleep, and breathe that business. Like that is your business, and you are a part of the longevity of it. But I just look back on how G of a move that was. He's gonna be pimping Fox or whoever it is for that 375, and they're gonna be talking. He's gonna be talking about sports and about football that he is the master of, and he took that bag and invested that in with the Raiders to be able to get a power move to be able to own a piece of the franchise whenever he gets done with that. That's a G ass move, bro. Like, I'm sorry. We can be mad about the Tuck rule game or whatever, but if there is the best way to get retribution, if someone told me back in the early 2000s, like, hey, bro, listen, man, don't worry about it. Tom Brady's gonna own this motherfucker one day, and he's gonna be able to bring you guys to that next level because something's going on in 2023. Or he can be able to bring in this free agent player that's going to want to go and get the mentorship of Tom Brady or the experience or just the background, or that next group that's going to be investing is going to want to, bring in this money because of Tom Brady. A lot of that shit can happen. So the business side of it is G as fuck. The mentorship, I'm with Ern. I think it's gonna take a minute, but I look at it like that, man. Like, he ain't gonna, if I'm over there fucking up that blood, he ain't gonna be like, bro, what are you doing? All right, I see you, Kush. I see you just smoking it up, because he gonna have to smoke that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
I think the main thing that Tom Brady's gonna bring to a young quarterback for us is that competitive nature. He's going to tell them, now when you're in a huddle, these guys listen to you. They do what the fuck you tell them to do. Don't listen to that I was open and shit. You know what I mean? This is how you handle it as a quarterback. You don't listen to that other noise. You do your job and make sure everybody else is doing their job. He's going to keep that quarterback, whoever we have, on point. That's why I think this can be a major, major benefit. Mm-hmm. Making sure his mentality is right. He's studying the proper way and shit like that.
Facts.
Remember, Tom Brady is uber competitive. He's probably, him and Michael Jordan are probably two of the top two competitors. Like, they're so competitive that their fucking teammates hate them. They love them for bringing them championships, but they hate them because they had to play with them.
Yep.
That's how competitive these guys are.
And if you think back on your life too, man, like for me at least, like the most impactful people that still stick in my head when I need to get shit done has been those people, you know what I'm saying? Like my drill sergeants and shit. That was, you know what I'm saying, screaming at me about some shit, like making sure I don't forget X, Y, and Z or whatever. Like your teachers or your mentors or your parents, like those are people that they really got a shared investment into your success, and they ain't gonna be polite about it sometimes. Like they may be a little bit harsh, or they may be in the heat of the battle to where they ain't have time to just explain it and be politically correct about it. They gonna tell you, hey man, look, this is what we need to do to win this motherfucking game. Like, it's bigger than me, it's bigger than you. And if we have that, then I think hopefully that'll help remedy some of the bullshit that was going on out off the field too. With some of the extracurriculars and shit too, especially being in Vegas. Like, we need someone that's gonna be holding these boys to a, you know what I'm saying, like, hey man, don't be doing this shit. Like, if he were to become that perfect mentor or that perfect situation, that's where I would see him fitting in at. Worst case situation, he's just a silent investor and he just, collects a bag. Good with that too.
All right.
I like what I see though.
Hey, what's up, Darrell?
Oh shit, what's up, Darrell? I do like what I see from the wide receiver group though this year. It looks a lot better than it did last year, for damn sure. Like Cam Sims, like people sleeping on that 6'6" dude we got in the wide receiver room. I hope he makes the team, but it sounds like he's doing pretty good. We got size, we got speed, we got a little bit of everything. I just want to see competition this camp. That's what I really want to see, is push these guys to the utmost, and let's see what's left at the end. What's your take on real quick? What's you guys take on Malcolm Kuntz? You guys think he's making the 53?
I don't think they like Malcolm Kuntz, bro. We didn't see him at all last year, and he had a significant role the year before. How does his role in a position that we're drastically needing help get so reduced? We have somebody capable that's right there, bro. Just because you don't like him, I mean, shit. I'm pretty sure Bill Parcells didn't absolutely love Lawrence Taylor, but if he can help you win, you put him on the field, bro. But to answer your question in short, no, I don't think he's gonna be back. Cause I just don't think they like him. I don't think it's his talent. I think they personally don't like him.
I'm trying to think. For me, it's hard to say. It's I think there's two things. I think Tyree Wilson getting drafted was kind of like Malcolm Kuntz. If you don't show me nothing by the time these cuts happen and Tyree Wilson comes back full force, you're not gonna have a significant role, and we might end up putting you on the trade block type stuff. But I think they're gonna keep him. I think he makes it. I think him and Trayvon Merrick are two guys that it's kind of a prove it year for both this year. It's like, hey, if you guys don't perform, or you guys the snaps we give you, then you're out of here. You're done. You're done. And if you can't do it by the middle of the season, then you're out of here. I think that's how they're gonna do both of them. I think they're similar people as far as, even though one of them is more of a starter than the other. I still think that with the Marcus Epps and Isaiah Palomao and all these guys behind Merrick, and then Tyree Wilson and all these guys there behind, you feel me, people like Coons, it kind of puts a lot of pressure on those two guys, man. So it's just a matter of time before one of them gets let go, or both. But I don't know, the way Kuntz was being used before was really good because he's been getting those sacks the times he was out there. So I don't know what the problem is. I think it's just that he's too, I guess you could say, scrawny compared to the others, like too skinny, and the rest have bulk to them. But I don't know.
But I mean, if you get the job done, then like, I don't know. For me,
Just because the snaps I seen him, he did good. It's not like he did bad. The snaps
right?
he did. It's just they didn't give him snaps. That's the problem. And I
What makes you
wonder
think they don't
why.
like him? I think they
That might
personally
be
don't like
it.
him.
That might be it. This regime. They already showed it, bro. It's like they brought in like 15 Patriot players. They don't want a lot of people from before. They want their players. They want them. They want them. They want their players. And you could see it, bro, with all the releases, the signings. They didn't even bring back Rock Sin, which made me surprised because it was like him.
Right.
He would have been so good in this corner room, but instead they preferred their guys. And that's just what the new regime comes with. It comes with whatever they say goes, and whatever they want goes. And we have a whole new makeover of a defense. We have a whole new makeover on the offensive side as far as certain positions goes, except for the offensive line. And if Josh Jacobs leaves, then you'll really see a makeover on that side. But I don't know. It's just weird how they play this shit. I've never seen it. I didn't even see it when they were on the Patriots. So I don't know. It's going
The
to be
Patriots
interesting.
didn't win shit without Tom Brady, bro. So what does that system really do?
Who knows, bro? We don't got a Tom Brady, but we got a the second coming of Tom Brady in some people's eyes. So and there you go.
What up,
I hope you're
Rich?
not saying Jimmy Garoppolo is the second coming of Tom Brady.
Nah, he talking about AOC4.
Yeah, second coming. That's probably why they were talking about his release being like Tom Brady, and then magically a couple weeks later they signed Tom Brady on
Bruh, hey, they saying that boy putting that thing on it. You know what I'm saying? In them shorts, in the gym shorts. It's the gym short Olympics. But
It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting.
yeah, he throwing it around. They say he's throwing it around, so I don't know.
Man, I mean, I hope so, bro. Nobody knew Tom Brady was going to pan out to be Tom Brady neither. And when he came out of college, I'm sure the Patriots fans were like, Tom who? Who the fuck is this guy? They did the Conor McGregor. Who the fuck is this guy? You know what I mean? That's probably their reaction when they drafted him, and look how that panned out. So, I mean, with O'Connell, I'm not gonna say like, I'm gonna go buy his jersey and shit, but it is what it is, bro. If he pans out, then cool.
You want to know an interesting stat about Tom Brady and the rings? Because I think Omar said something about
Oh
the
yeah, I
system
got you.
that won 6 rings. Here's a little
Yeah.
fun fact. You know
What up,
where
James Purple?
what the average defensive rank of the defenses he's played with in the New England? You guys want to take a guess?
What was that? Hit me with that one more time.
Like the average rank of the defenses he's played with. So all the defenses. Think of his
Ooh.
47 years, right? Think of all his years in the NFL with all them defenses. What do you think his the defensive rank on average was?
Probably top 10 at least.
Hmm.
12.
It's 7.
Word
7.
for all them ships.
7.
Hey,
Damn.
let me address what OJ said real quick. He said, "What? That system won 6 chips." I understand that, OJ, but the statement was that that system has never won shit without Tom Brady. I mean, I don't even think they've made the playoffs without Tom Brady. Have they? Am I wrong about that?
But I will give him something. I will give him something. There's been, it's kind of like, because of the average, it takes the highest, lowest. You feel me? It's like an average. 4 of his rings, I believe. 4 of them. I don't know which years though. He didn't have a top 10 defense, but he did have it in the top 15, I believe. So that was 4 of his rings. 4.
And that's something we haven't had in fucking 20 years.
We can't even get to 20.
What up, Arkham? Salute to you, bro.
But it shows you.
And the reason why is, bro, because we keep on investing with stacking the offense and expecting to keep up with Kansas City. Kansas City has a genius of a coach that knows how to coach a team. They have the best quarterback on the planet, and their whole team is in sync. It's like a fine-tuned Lamborghini engine. Now, we're a nice engine and everything. Our offense is nice. It's a Mercedes S550 and everything, which is, that's really nice. But it's not as tuned as a Lamborghini, bro. And we're expecting to dump the defense, just forget the defense, and we're going to go get this S550 and try to race against a Lamborghini, bro. And yeah.
So here's the rankings by year. I'm gonna try to go quick on it. In 2001, he won it. It was 6th ranked. Then you got the 02 with the 17th defensive rank, and they missed the playoffs. Then 03, they won a Super Bowl with the 1st ranked defense. The 3rd ranked defense in 04 won it. In 05, the 17th, and lost in the divisional round. 2006, they lost in the AFC Championship with the 2nd best defense. 07, 4th, lost in the Super Bowl. 09, 5th, lost in the wild card round. 2010, 8th, lost in the divisional round. 2011, 15th, lost in the Super Bowl. 10th in 2012 and 13, and they both lost in the AFC Championship. 8th, won the Super Bowl in 2014. Hold on. 2015, 10th, lost in the AFC Championship. 2016, they won the Super Bowl with the number 1 ranked defense. 2017, the 5th ranked defense, they lost the Super Bowl. In 2018, they had the 7th ranked defense and they won the Super Bowl. 2019, they were the number 1 ranked defense and lost in the wild card round. And then 2028 won the Super Bowl. And then 2021 lost in the division round with the 5th ranked defense.
So the moral of the story is that you need to be a complete team if you want to compete in the NFL.
You know what I call that? I call that the Bill Belichick effect. Like all I said, it's the Bill Belichick's defensive mind is out of the best I have ever seen in my lifetime. Saying, because the way he makes these defensive players look makes them look like superstars. Remember J.C. Jackson? What happened to J.C. Jackson?
Yep.
He went to the Chargers.
They go to other places and they look like average guys.
It's just, that's what he does, bro. And that's what I give so much credit, which you got to give Tom Brady credit, right? He went to the Buccaneers, he won, but nobody could say he didn't have a team around him over there, because that Shaquille Barrett and goddamn Vita Vea and fucking defensive line was making Patrick Mahomes run faster than a goddamn marathon. So, you gotta, I don't like it when people say like, oh, it's the offense. You gotta give that defense, bro. Like, defense is important, bro. That's something we've been missing for a very, very long time.
We haven't had a good defense since we had Stuart Swigert.
Which was what, 06, 04, 5?
That was his last year, yeah.
Yeah, pretty close, yep.
I was like 3 years old, 2 years old.
What are you guys' thoughts?
Baby boy.
What are you guys' updated thoughts on Patrick Graham? You guys think that he could be that guy that could turn around and be a defensive guru? or a person that can be able to get us a. Obviously, like I said, if we're taking the Patriots route, this is the next route, which is assembling the top 9 in the league defense to be able to get to a playoff and Super Bowl. So if we're taking that route, which it seems like for all intents and purposes, we're taking similar routes that the Patriots did. Are we building that up, and do we have the right guy with Patrick Graham? What you think, Eric?
I don't have the 100% confidence in Graham, but I will say this: I have confidence enough that I think our defense will be way better than last year because of the pieces they brought in. It's most of them are his guys, and most of them fit in the system. And even with the draft, it looks good. So to me, and I see already just based on minicamp, even though it's just minicamp and it ain't the full OTAs yet or the full training camp, you're starting to see guys step up. You know, you hear the Diablos, right, that we talked about earlier. You think about the Robert Spillanes that's coming in with veteran presence that most of us, you know, even me, you guys know I wasn't the biggest fan, but when the more you look at it, you're like, you see the vision that Graham has right there. And then you bounce out Franco Com. You say, fuck you, Franco Com, we don't want you no more. And you bring in a guy like Rob Leonard that I've been saying for weeks upon weeks now that this guy is the real deal. And now you're hearing it from the horse's mouth themselves. You know,
Bro,
Chris
he
talked
better
about it
be
earlier.
the way you guys talk about him. He better be the truth, bro.
He is the truth, and I promise you. And if I'm wrong, then I'm the dumbest person. But I'm telling you, bro. If I were to tell you which coach I have the most confidence in, is Rob Leonard, man. As just you know, just a position coach. You feel me? The guy is good, and I think just because of that alone, having a good defensive line and a good front seven helps out Patrick Graham because then with the secondary and when you got these guys at the linebacking core, they don't really got to do much when your pass rushers are out here causing havoc. And I think with the additions of Tyree Wilson, hopefully he comes back real healthy. You feel me? Because he has got a little bit of an injury lingering. And I know how they would utilize him in stunts and stuff, and having Max Crosby and Tyree Wilson go in and out. I feel like this defense has so much potential, and just because of that reason, I'm gonna say Patrick Graham will do good this year. Just because of that reason, it's gonna be mostly the players that I feel like will really perform, but we'll see. But I think I have a little bit of confidence in them.
I'm rooting for Patrick Graham. I just think you have to have talent to win, bro. And I just don't see that team being that talented. I'm glad Divine Diablo is getting better and everything, you know, and it looks like, you know, he's going to be that dude. But, bro, it's not going to be hard to be the featured linebacker in a core like that, bro. Can anybody name one of the other linebackers? Robert Spillane and who else? Right.
Butler,
You gotta remember-
Masterson. Yeah.
You gotta remember they use a lot of 2 inside linebackers, you feel me? And when you really look at how Patrick Graham ran it with Blake Martinez wasn't the best in coverage, but he was one of the best when it came to run support, you feel me? And when you look at people like Diablo, believe it or not, before his injury, he was 8th overall in tackles alone for that linebacking core in general in the whole, you know, in the whole NFL. And he's got a lot of potential now. And then you look at Robert Spillane, that one of his strongest suits is the run support. You feel me? And then you have people like Isaiah Palomar that are finally getting utilized in that box position where you need somebody like him that could cover guys, tight ends, these 6-foot goddamn forward safety that is really good in the box. You feel me?
For real. Yeah,
I mean, stars have to think we, not me. And I think with all the additions that we got, I really, truly do feel like we might have, and I think we will have a better defense than last year. I'm not saying it's going to be top 5 or top 10, but I will say
Eric,
we're finally going to be in the
our
top 20.
defense last year was dead last, bro. So if we're number 30 this year, then we did better than last year.
Well, I'm going to say this. We're going to have a top 20 defense this year. And not including
I
20.
hope you're right.
So 1 through 19. 1 through 19. I'm gonna say that.
I hope you're right. I don't see it.
And if
bro.
they don't go to the expectation, if they don't hit that 1 through 19 mark, I think it's a fail, because I think we truly do have a lot of players out here that could perform at a high level, and it's just all up to Patrick Graham to unlock it. And will Patrick Graham unlock it? Only time will tell, bro.
Milk says he thinks Patrick Graham to be the fall guy this year if we fail McDaniels be given another year.
You might be, and if that's the case, Patrick Graham's gonna get a job somewhere else as a head coach, because the way he talks, if you ever heard him speak, he talks like a head coach and he walks like a head coach.
You know, if Josh McDaniels gets fired in the middle of the season, I think that's kind of like why they brought in Rob Leonard, bro. He's going to be the interim head coach. They're going to try him out and see how it goes from there. Because he
Bruh,
sounds
from-
like he's an alpha. He's like a
Yeah.
dominant person that really cares about his players, which is the kind of coach that we need. I don't see Josh McDaniels being an alpha, and I don't see him giving a damn about our players. I mean,
Dog.
that's why I don't like him.
From what I was told, like Rob Leonard got that energy, like that good football, like get you hyped up, ready to go every fucking day type of energy that where maybe some of the other coaches were lacking at. Because I'm thinking when they're building like a team or a coaching staff, it seems like to me, and I'm just outside, it's the dumb dude looking in, but it just seems like to me, like Patrick Graham is the savant. Like he's the dude that just is over there just playing checkers or he's playing chess, while everybody else is over there, playing Game Boys and screwing off. He's thinking about strategy, but there has to be someone that is the leader on that defensive side that's going to get you hyped up, that's going to get you motivated. And Rob Ryan was that guy for years, for other defenses and stuff. I think that Rob Leonard may be the guy that brings it, to full circle with it. And you're right, SC, man. Here's your flowers, bro. You were the first person that was really talking about that transaction and having that acquisition being significant, bro.
Yeah.
Sebastian said he gives Patrick one more year. You know where he going. Diablo got bigger. Purple says, how was that Tupac shit?
It was dope. One of the best experiences of my life. I'm so glad I went. I'm glad Kush talked me into it because I was about to be like, nah, that's a 400-mile drive.
Bruh.
My car sucks up gas like a fucking sponge. It was worth it. I'm not even tripping off the money or nothing, bro. It was well worth it.
That's dope. Yeah, T said it all starts in the trenches. Yeah, the reports is coming out. Is the D tackle room is getting beefy. They working. Hey, there's not a game tonight, is it? It was last night, right?
It was last night. I missed it while we was out and about. Yeah,
Man,
bruh. The Nuggets had 2 players with triple doubles in the NBA Finals, bro. It's unheard of. And Jokic had a 30, 20, 10 triple double, the first ever in the NBA Finals.
man, I
I'm
cut
glad
the damn.
that game.
I cut the shit off after like the fourth quarter. I already knew what was going on. I was like, yeah, it's time, man. It's time to get up out of there. I already knew.
I didn't
All I know is
see
I won
it,
money.
and I'm
So
glad.
thank you to the Nuggets and Heat for winning me money on Prize Picks. I appreciate it.
What was your bet?
I said that Nicholas Jokic, Jamal Murray, Bam Adebayo, and Jimmy Butler were all gonna. Oh, and Michael Porter Jr. So they had averages right in second half points. So for Jokic, it was 15.5. I said more. He hit that in the second half. And then Jamal Murray, it says 13.5 in the second half. I said more, and he had 14. Bam Adebayo, I said he was gonna have less than 10 points in the second half. He had 9 points. Jimmy Butler, I said he was gonna have more than 13 points in the second half. He had 14. And then Michael Porter Jr., I said he was gonna have less than 7 in the second half. He had 0.
Damn.
You barely.
I graced 2 of them.
all of
I
those
graced
out,
2 of
He
them.
said, by the
I
grace
graced
of
2 of them.
God, I made
By
it.
the grace of God, I got lucky with 2 of them.
Yeah.
I was like,
So
thank you.
what-
I was like,
How
thank
much
you.
did you bet and how much did you win?
Facts, man.
You could take the most of it. I put 100 in, so you could take the most of how I got there. You could do the math.
Okay, you put 100 in. So how much did you win?
Do the math. I'm not gonna let you pocket check me.
I'm not gonna worry about
I'm not gonna pocket check in live.
Bring out
What
a
the hell?
calculator and shit.
No
bro.
pocket
What the hell? Why you so secretive, bro?
Pocket checking in here.
Did you fuck that
Hey.
chick at the club or did you not fuck her at the club, bro?
SC
Yes or
gonna be
no?
getting
Shit.
SC gonna be getting them random ass texts of people cash apps tag. Hey, bro. Hey, man. Hey, hit me up, man. Hey,
I
some
wasn't
cash
even
app.
asking for nothing. I was just wondering, like, how much did you win off that 100? That's all.
Yeah. Look, he over there counting his cash right now with his glasses on. He's like, yeah, man.
Just know it was a multiply. You could make the most of a multiply of 10.
Nice.
That's what's up.
Nice.
So I'm
nice.
up. I'm
He said,
Now you,
I'm
can,
up.
I'm
now you
up.
can finally afford that iPhone,
Hey,
that
hey.
iPhone 9. or
Hey,
iPhone
God
10.
did. God did. I'm telling you, bro. That's man, Burley by 2, bro. I got so lucky, bro.
Bruh, you eke that out by the skin of your teeth,
I did.
For real.
by the layer of enamel.
I'm never betting again though, because Jesus.
Hey, didn't he say that last time?
I'm addicted. When you win, you just want to keep going, bro.
Bro, them parlays
I
is what
say
get
every
you.
I say every night before I go to bed, bro, I'm gonna stop smoking weed. Now wake up, the first thing I do
I
is go to my
swear,
little
that's
table
how
and
it
roll one
be.
up.
Yeah, I'll never say that. I just be like, yep, see you tomorrow, weed. I look at my weed. I'll see y'all niggas tomorrow.
I swear, that's how it be.
Yeah, man. For
Go buy
real.
some Lunchables.
Oh, they talking crazy. Very bold considering how bad it was last year. Crosby is elite. Man, they having a good D line conversation in the chat. They said so. Raider Room is saying that we should have a top 10 D line this next season. And Arkham's like, yeah, bro, that ain't happening, man. You know what I'm saying? I
I'm
don't
trying to
know.
You
think.
need linebacker support to help make your defensive line look better, bro. We're gonna have no linebacker support. You're gonna have that first layer of defense, which is gonna be the defensive line and nothing behind it until the safety.
What was our defensive ranking last year as far as the defensive line goes?
We were like 45th out of 30.
Jesus. Hold on.
You know what I looked up the other day? That was a real fucked up stat too. Was our penalties.
Mm,
You know who was the most penalized player last year?
Jermaine Illuminor.
Jermaine.
I knew it,
I didn't
bro.
even
I
look
knew
that
it.
up, and I didn't even hear that nowhere, bro. It's just from what I saw, it was Jermaine
Right up at the
Illuminor.
top of the dome, man. Yeah. And then after him was Mac Hollins. I think he was the only player in the NFL, or maybe two, to have double-digit penalties last year. He was
That
fucking
shit
up for
crazy.
us. Yeah, I'm talking about the D line, man. We gotta get better on that O line. I don't give a shit what nobody said. The penalties, if anything, at least if people don't like they're top 10 O line, yada yada yada. Well, guess what? We would have been with 78 yards for penalties lost. That would have put us in the top 5. I'm
You know,
just saying.
what's even
And it's not
crazier?
even the number of the penalties; it's the time of them, bro. It'd be like on big plays. Like what the hell, bro?
That's what was exactly what I'm saying, bro. People be like, "Oh, it's just penalties. Everybody gets them." Bro, the times he got them penalties, we would have possibly, I said possibly, not for sure, but possibly had a couple people be like, "Oh, Carr did good." Because of how many times he screwed over not only Josh Jacobs, but screwed over Carr in crucial touchdowns and crucial touchdown plays
Yeah.
because he wants to hold and he wants to do this and that and third. And it's like, bro, like that's important to me. It's like, yes, you could not allow a sack. That's cool. But if you get penalized on a potential drive that could really cost a game,
Yeah.
I have a problem with you, because then everything's gonna fall back on somebody else at the end of the game and nobody's gonna really pay attention to you. It's like, nah, bro. Like, I catch your shit. I catch what you're doing, bro. Just because everybody else can't see it, I can't. Shit.
Yo, my man had 11 fucking penalties last year, bro. He had 11 things he left on the field. Just throwing them out there on the
Crazy.
game. We got to get better at that.
11 seemed more like 25, bro, because of when the timing.
That's not counting the time that he got beat too.
Right.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? That's just the penalties of just look at him like, bro, what the fuck? That's the part where I see like discipline, and then Mac Hollins, where we talk about the wide receiver room improving. Mac Hollins had 7 of them, and you see how he was lining up. He didn't really seem like he knew what play it was half the time or not half the time, but on a lot of key plays. He didn't even know where to line up at. Asking players what to do, trying to figure that out. And that caused a lot of penalties, a lot of discipline. So if that caused the discipline penalties for Mac Hollins, I'm assuming that same thing happened with the Luminor. And this year is his year where he got to really, show out or not even show up at all.
At a wide receiver, you have like the second most penalties on the team. That's a red flag, bro.
You know what I'm saying? For real, he had 7. Illuminor had 11. Other than that, we would have been in like 5 or 3 flags per player. We'd have been very, very low.
Like, bro, as a wide receiver, your job is to be a gazelle. You're not the lion, bro. Why are you getting penalties? You're the fucking gazelle.
Bro,
Run.
the crazier stat is we've been in the top 3 for penalties over the last 3-4 years, and it's been from the right tackle spot. It's been Parker, it's been Leatherwood, and it's been Illuminor. You know what I'm saying?
All on that right side.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that right side we got to clean up, bro.
Just fix that
Colton
right
Miller's sitting
side.
over there like, bro, I'm doing my job. What y'all doing?
For real. Hey, Colton over there like, man, if you guys don't figure this shit out, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Nah, he gonna leave and go somewhere he can win a championship.
That too. Please don't go to New Orleans. Don't leave us, Colton. Don't go to New Orleans too, bro.
That's gonna be the exodus. Everybody that leaves the Raiders that like Derek Carr, that was cool with Derek, is going to New Orleans. They're gonna have they're gonna be getting the band back together.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, for real.
I mean, like they said that this unit couldn't win in Vegas. We're gonna show them we can win down here with the coach that knows what the hell he's doing. I don't know if Dennis Allen is that coach that knows what the hell he's doing, but they do got John Gruden over there, from what I hear. So what is John Gruden's actual role over there? Is it permanent, or does he just come in to help out? Or
Nothing. He just went to go help.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I think it was
he was gonna have a role.
I think it was more of a practically fuck you Raiders. I'm over here now, and Carr's here, so I'm gonna help him. Something that I would have done for y'all is it's that shit, bro. I already know, bro. It's that petty shit. He's always been petty. Look at what he did with the NFL committee. He kind of like trolled them in a way. You feel me? With the stuff that was going on with that. It's kind of like, you know, that whole scenario stuff is like a very sensitive topic, because it's like you gotta watch what you say on certain aspects of it, and it's kind of like what was really said, and it came out what was said, actually, my bad. And it's like, how do you take it? You feel me? Like, do people, you know, kind of go based on decades ago and be like, okay, that's forever gonna be something for the rest of the life? Or is that something, because, you know, everybody has their different stance of stuff like that, right? It's like, oh, this was like 2 decades ago, so I don't care. And then other people are like, he still said what he said, and that's disrespectful, and blah blah blah. And you hear some players come out here and there, and some players vouch for him and some players don't. So it's kind of like, it's interesting the way he's doing it with Carr, right? It's interesting that he went to the Saints and went to go help him for a little bit, and then it was the talk of the town for like a week, and then out of nowhere he don't got no more role. It was just, oh, you know, something to talk about. It's like, oh shit. But
I know he can't be down there in New Orleans being a racist bigot, bro. New Orleans, them cats ain't gonna play that shit. Them country boys, wear his ass out.
he could be the quarterback's coach, though. You do call him the quarterback whisperer, which, I mean, you can't really take away from him, because he technically kind of was. You know, you've seen the improvement in Carr's game.
His thing has always been quarterback guru. That's always been his thing since, like, when he was with the
Because he
Raiders
did
the
that
first
quarterback room shit, huh? With the rookies. What was it called? Like quarterback room? Or I don't know.
Gruden quarterback camp, I think.
Yeah, something like Gruden's
So
camp.
let's timeline this shit out real quick. Just I'm curious. So Tom Brady was interested in coming to the Raiders.
Yep.
He was about to come to the Raiders, but John Gruden at the last minute said nah. And then Tom Brady gets on LeBron's show, The Shop, and says, "You're gonna go with that motherfucker?" So now we know that was him that he was talking about. And then he says from now on, I'm gonna destroy you guys over and over, or whatever he was talking about. And then fast forward to new head coach of the team, Gruden, the guy that blocks him, somehow gets fired or replaced, and McDaniels comes in. Then McDaniels and Ziegler is a package deal, and then Tom Brady buys into the fucking team. Derek Carr goes to the Saints, and John Gruden follows. Like, let's just make sure we document that timeline, because it seems like some bullshit is afoot.
I don't like feeling like we're a fucking pawn in their fucking petty ass game of chess.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you feel like I didn't have to say that. I just said let's just timeline it, and you picked up on that, bro. Like it just seems weird as hell. Like that timeline don't seem. Yeah, it seems weird. It seems like they trying to set you up on some shit. But that's my tinfoil analogy right there. That was my that's what I've been pondering right there. I'm like, man, that all of that just seemed like it just seems too weird that all of that just put together and the timing and the situation. But again, we just gotta wait and see what all gonna happen with it. So what else we got in the chat?
That just makes me feel even worse about having Brady in as part of our leadership, bro. I feel like we're just a fucking pawn, bro.
We'll see, bro. It depends on this season and what happens moving forward. And I really hope it's for the better, man. I really, regardless of what I think about Brady, at the end of the day, he's part of our organization now. So we kind of gotta like, hopefully, he does good and people like McDaniels do good and
What up, Oz?
people like Jimmy G do good, because then we end up going back to what we were, right? The just win, baby, to the commitment to excellence, because we haven't been doing none of that shit. We've been doing commitment to mediocrity, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. So this is their chance. Hey, prove it to us. Prove me wrong. Prove other people wrong, and prove some people right. And let's get these wins, man. And hopefully
they can't do it. They're not capable.
Oh shit, we don't know until they snap the ball.
I know that brown water in the toilet ain't gonna taste good, bro.
Unless you filter it. I'm just saying, they do filter dirty water.
In San Jose, they doing that shit now. They're taking sewer water and filtering it.
Am I wrong?
Water.
Exactly.
I'm
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
I'm good, bro. I don't know. I know where that shit came from. I'm good.
Hey,
all I gotta do, look up Bill Gates and what he was doing in Africa, bro. That cat was doing some shit with the water. He was turning water into palatable water.
And I heard it was actually working.
It ain't got nothing to do with the Raiders, but just a fun fact. That shit was crazy. It's on Netflix, bro. That shit was wow.
The facts. And let me use your analogy against you, Ern. In order to filter water, right? You get some dirty water, right? And I'm gonna refer to our team. You get some talent on our team, right? And in order for them to reach their potential, they gotta teach them. They gotta help them. Now, what does filtering water do? It helps the water become clean. Now, once that water is clean, it's good for your system. If the Raiders end up getting the players we know we could get from the coaching ability, then this team would be good and we would be good. You feel me? It's kind of like, it's kind of like filtering. The coaches will filter the water, filter the players, and then it ends up being good for us. Now winning is good for us. Let's be honest. If winning happens this season, there will be no drama next offseason. I promise you. They're winning. They're winning. That's just what it is. It's always been every year, bro. It's every year it's been like that, bro. Ern, we get it.
It's been like that for decades, bro. It's just like this is our pattern. It's kind of like what we do.
Filtering water, you feel me? See, I'm telling you.
Did Auntie Six just tell the queen to pop, lock, and drop it?
Is that what's going on at the bottom of the chat? I'm over here reading about Illuminor and shit. I'm having me a good time on the top of the chat.
I forgot what I was talking about. I just saw that and was like, did he just say it again, bro?
Oh man. Let me see. Let me get to the bottom. Where are we at? Damn, man, y'all up in this chat going, wow, boy. Let me see. Oh man, y'all, wow. Salute to y'all, man, for sure. Well, we about that hour and a half point, fellas. What y'all think? Any topics we need to go over in the nation or anything else that we haven't discussed? Anybody in the chat?
Has my name been coming up on anybody else's shows? If not,
it came up on mine. Fuck you.
It did?
No, I'm just kidding. No, just kidding.
You can say whatever.
I haven't even done any shows.
I ain't heard nothing. I've been unplugged.
There's no need for fireworks then. Well, yeah.
Ern, I think it's time to just, lay back and chill and get ready for the season, bro. I think we should stop giving some spotlight to people. You feel me?
I think so too, because without a spotlight, they'll just wither up and dry up and go away.
I didn't say all that,
I did.
Not in this.
I'm sorry. I was trying to make it through a whole show without. Yeah.
You gotta get it out, man. You gotta
Just
get it
prepare
out.
for Ern to do another short of him behind a YG music or some shit. That's gonna be
Oh
him.
yeah. I just need a reason. That's all.
Hey, it's that what's that easy button that they be having? It's that earn button. They gotta have an earn button. They're gonna make you an earn button. Where's he at?
Man, I was thinking like, like I do diss videos for people. So like, if you hate your boss or something, you can send me $59.95 and I'll do a
Bruh.
YouTube short about your boss. I'm like, yeah, fuck that bitch Karen, bro.
Bruh, you should do that shit. Oh my god, you should do that shit, bro. Oh my god. Yes, please do that shit. Matter of fact, Ern just started a new business. It's gonna be called Fuck Your Boss Promotions.
Bruh.
You'll just get
back from LA. I was like, bro, I can
just
make
get
money
just
off
get a
doing
boss's
nothing.
name. Yeah, you should do that shit. Hey, Eric, they getting on you right now, man. They ain't keeping track until you sign into your
Has it
account and
really
stuff
been
like
3
that.
weeks? Hold on.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? You
Oh yeah,
get
definitely
education.
Queen IG model for sure. I did say that. Definitely.
Oh my god, it has been 3 weeks. Holy shit, I've been slacking. oh, shit.
Queen be listening, man. What'd you say? What'd you call her? IG model?
Yeah, I was clowning on somebody else. I was like, bro, you're a loser, bro. That's an IG model, bro. You know that's out of your league, bro. Stop. Let's stop the cap.
Dang.
It was about. See, you missed that. You missed that, Eric, because you was gone for 3 fucking weeks.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't miss it. I just laughed at it and I just kept it going. I didn't say nothing about it. I didn't say nothing about it because I ain't getting in this shit, bro. I already told you this is Ern's battle. I already said
I feel
this,
you,
bro.
bro.
This is Ern's
I feel
battle.
you.
Yeah. This is all me. I don't want nobody trying to go with Kush and Eric for some shit that
Hey,
I
I
say.
ain't
This is
gonna
all
lie,
me. You
bro.
got a problem with me? Holler at me.
Hey, man.
I'm like
I tell you what.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's crazy. Oh no, I'll get you in a minute, but it's crazy, bro. Because I got your back, no matter what, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's wild because as soon as something gets in, the numbers go up. Like it just go bing, 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 bing. Like, oh, somebody, let me just the stars up. Yeah, send it to whoever you need to, man. Talk, because all you gonna see is you gonna go back and see the whole thing and see nothing but good Raider talk. And then we're gonna get Ern a Patreon, and I'm telling you, bro, we're gonna call it right here, Raider Way, the Earnest Truth. We call it the Earnest Truth on Patreon. And if you gonna do custom shout outs to your boss, if you want to give a custom fuck you to your boss, if you want to give you should do custom birthday videos for people that you don't like.
Diss them on their birthday.
Bro, I would pay for that. I know some people that would pay for that shit and be like, hey man, I need you to go ahead and sit them at that little.
Oh,
bro, I need that in my life, dog. I need that in my life, bro. I really do.
Yo.
Hey, for people in the nation, if it's their birthday, they get a custom video. Hey man, fuck your birthday. Fuck you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Them would be funny, bro. Because if anybody see when I went IG live, I was reacting to Ern's shit live, and I was laughing my ass off. I was like, "Look at this guy, bro! Look at this guy."
Oh man.
But it's funny, man. It's funny, bro. It's entertaining. I just sit back and relax and just laugh things out. But just know, you know, from here on out, you feel me? And Ern knows this. We should just be that, like Kush said, the positive vibes and not really giving attention to where it doesn't need to be and giving more attention to our work. And look at that's exactly what we've been doing. Look at Kush, bro. He's already at 931. He's got that.
Hey, let me see. Let me do my. Let me do
Let's finish the page.
Hey!
This shit's going bonkers. From 931.
Yo! I mean, I just get it.
Yo, he hit 1,000.
This video has turned from Ian K show to Kush 1,000 subscribers.
1,000 subscribers.
Hey, and you know what I'm gonna do? Hey, salute
for that 1G, bruh.
Man, hey, it's the teamwork.
We up.
And this is what I'm gonna say. Make sure y'all follow Ern so we can get Ern to a G. We need to get FB to 15K, and it's a team effort. You know what I'm saying? So man, I appreciate y'all. And the 31 in the chat, 32 is growing. I appreciate y'all.
Facts, man. We gotta,
Yeah,
you already know,
Kush,
man. It's we gotta
got
get
1,000
earned to.
subscribers and a bullet, bro. He's on that
bruh.
road.
Hey, and nobody
Yeah.
could say Kush ain't putting in work because he's been doing daily lives. And on top of that, he's been writing articles and he's been promoting the IG. If you guys haven't yet, go check him out there, bro. This is where this I love to see it, man. I love to see it, man. I
Bro,
love
that
to see
shit is crazy, fam.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
bro.
I woke up this
Gotta be
morning
a
and
rep.
I was at like almost 2:30, and I had lost like 2 subscribers. And I was like, ah, shit. I was like, man, fuck the subscribers. I was like, man, whoever that was, man, fuck you. And then next thing I know, it just went boom, 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 boom all day long, man. So, Mr. Adam Plant, Senior, shout out to you, sir, for friending me last night and sending the article to your peoples and spreading this out, bro. For real, man. I salute to you for sure.
For sure.
And
Salute
yeah,
Adam
putting in
Plant
that work. It's a team
And Junior.
effort, bro. And Junior, yeah, it's a team effort, bro, for sure. That's what I'm gonna say. The next thing is to get everybody up to par. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get it. We're gonna definitely get it.
Oh yeah, man. The road to
That's
2K for you now.
That's
Road to
fucking
2K.
crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy, dog.
Your
that's
subscriber
that's
can
dope,
jump out of fucking space shuttle and just hit the atmosphere like a rocket.
bro. All of that shit. I went on IG and like I remember when I had like 3 subscribers, and then you know what? Matter of fact, I will take the time. There are some people that they really judge people off of that. You know what I'm saying? And like how many
Yeah.
subscribers you have? Because like I kept telling them back in my head because there was one time I was like, man, I'm just gonna say fuck it, man. I don't need this shit. You know what I'm saying? I do my workouts. I don't need to put this camera in front of my face and do none of this shit. But I'm like, man, if I can go out here and just do it in those times where I don't want to do it, somebody gonna fuck with it at some point. You know what I'm saying? So, man, there was some people that was giving me some shit about it.
You genuine, bro. Nothing about you is forced. You're just being yourself, and that's what people like.
Yep. That's facts, bro. That's what I look for, and man, that's the people that rock with us. That's what y'all gonna see from us. It's just
Yeah.
the God honest truth from us. But man, I tell you what though, bro. If you guys got any laughing comments, man, let me know what y'all got. We gonna get up. I know you earn, bro. You put in work these last couple of days. I know your numbers are about to go crazy once you start dropping your shit too. So where can everybody
That
find you?
that TikTok is bapping right now. Y'all want to check out some cool shit on TikTok, bro? You go check me out. It's Burn It Earn on TikTok. I'm really promoting the TikTok right now. The YouTube channel, that's cool. I'll start pushing that one once season approaches. But I'm really pushing the TikTok right now. Go holler at your boy at Burn It Earn, one word, on TikTok. I got some funny stuff. I got some good music you probably forgot about. You're like, oh shit, that's my jam. I forgot about that song. You're gonna see that on there. You're gonna see a whole bunch of funnies. You're gonna see some filming locations. You're gonna see some me reacting, just doing silly shit. You're gonna see a whole bunch of cool shit. That page is real cool. Y'all gonna like that one. Go check me out.
Bro, I can't wait.
And if you
I can,
ain't already subscribed to Kush and SC, tap that red button for him, man. Come on, man. Stop playing.
hey, they want another Planet Fitness video, Earn. They craving it, man.
Ern need to get his ass back to Planet Fitness, bro. Ern has been bullshitting like you wouldn't believe. Ern gotta get back on his shit.
You get it. You get it. You get it. You get it. Yeah. SC, what you got for the folks, man?
First of all, congratulations, because I see the work you be putting in, man. I like to see the people around me eat, bro. That's what it's all about. And
For sure.
we gotta get earned to that 1,000. You feel me? You know, me, I'm back on the grind to 2,000, bro. I think I'm at 1.71. So the road to
Okay.
2K this
Woo!
summer, the road to 2K this summer. Kush will probably pass me, bro. Because if I don't go with what I'm supposed to do this summer, I'm fucked. Anyways, I'm just kidding. But I'll say this. If you guys haven't yet, go check out the IG. It's s.c_double_experience. I'm starting to post things starting today. I posted something about Diablo earlier today. It's different than what you see with people like the Raider Room and Raider Resistance and other people like that, because it's like they post a lot of the news and the news every single day, up to date, and just like majority. For me, it's more of kind of similar to that, but in a sense of me giving you the opinion. So when I'm not doing a YouTube live or I'm off the air, I'm giving you all the thoughts on the IG post with the similar template to them and stuff like that. So if you guys haven't yet, go check that out. Besides that, my YouTube is gonna start grind mode again. Starting Monday. I'm taking this weekend off because these fucking exams killed me. But Monday, we'll be back on lives. You feel me? I'll have people on and stuff like that. Besides that, I think I'm not missing anything. Big things to come. I promise you that. So it's gonna be interesting. New intro. My whole channel's gonna do. My whole channel's gonna do a 180. I don't know if I should. I think I said it on Instagram Live. I'm gonna say it here. Fuck it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's
So if you was Hollywood before, if you're doing a 180, are you gonna be Compton now?
No. It's still the SC experience. It's still similar to the SC experience, but the thing is that it's now gonna be more based around football strictly. And what I mean by this is because college football is so much, that's gonna take a lot of the time, and the Raiders are gonna take up a lot of time. So putting that into one channel is gonna be a lot. So that's gonna be the new, I guess you could say, the new basis of the channel. Yes, I could talk about the Lakers. Yes, I could talk about the Dodgers in other places. I could talk about baseball. I could talk about basketball anywhere else. But on my channel, it's gonna start being strictly football, a lot of football, more football. Unless it's like, I sit down with Kush and Earn and we talk about the Lakers on the show. It's all cool. Like we could talk about it. But I'm saying majority of the stuff you're gonna see on there is a lot of football, and I'm getting really closer and closer into what I want to do in my life. And if anybody doesn't know, I'm a communications major. I want to be into journalism and all that stuff for the sports industry. So that's gonna be something that I'm getting closer to, and hopefully I could bring in a lot of, I guess you could say, players and stuff like that to the channel and stuff like that. The more I rise, so we'll see about that. And you're gonna start seeing. Cool. I'm gonna say this: you're gonna start seeing it.
You're not no fucking Dodgers and Lakers no more, bro.
Kush be writing them articles and stuff like that, and just stay tuned because there's gonna be another writer soon. You feel me? That's all I can say, bro. Start putting these communication skills and shit like that into work. You feel me? So we're coming up with big things, man. It's gonna be lit, man. I'm excited. I know Kush knows a lot of it. Ern knows a lot of it, so I'm excited for them for what they're gonna bring to the table too.
Hell yeah.
And shout out to everybody that supports every single one of us, man. Real shit. Y'all the MVPs. Y'all make our channel, man. And I appreciate y'all for all the love and support y'all got for me and everybody around me, man. So salute to y'all.
Damn show. Well said, bro. Well said. Congratulations to you, my man, for bro, people don't realize how hard that grind is for college, man, especially in this era, bro. Like post-COVID, bro, to have the motivation to do that, and at your age, that's like the OG, the old man and shit now, Ern. You know what I'm saying? But like at your age, bro, that's impressive, man. That really is, bro. To keep your determination, man. Good job, man, for real.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. Your Giants suck, Queen. My bad. Your Giants suck, Queen. Your Giants are sorry as shit. I don't care.
I mean, your
Warriors are shit too. That's why they lost to us. The Warriors are shit. We bounced you guys out of the playoffs. I don't care. I can forever say that.
I'm gonna let you have your little couple months to talk shit. You already know when to reload and beat y'all ass. Stop the cap.
Yeah, Ern, what happened? Y'all say y'all gonna do something to it.
You talk your shit while you can, but you didn't. You know what? All you guys did was just be in the fucking way, bro. You guys beat us and got your ass swept right out of the fucking room. You're just in the way. That's all that you guys were. Just in the way.
Buddy, how do I tell you, bro? Your Warriors are shit, and it's gonna be shit for the rest of your life now. They ain't gonna win another ring, no more, bro. It's done.
You're forgetting we still have our core, bro.
Bro, Draymond's gone. Let's be honest, bro. Clay's getting traded. It's gone. It's done.
Let me look and see what team Draymond plays for right now. What team is Draymond?
Oh my God, we haven't even, bro.
Oh, Draymond plays for the Warriors. So I thought Eric, you said he was gone.
Hey, Queen, 17, Queen, 17. All right, I'm done talking shit.
Oh no, you good. I had to go grab me a charger real quick. I like it.
The only moral victory the Lakers got out of this year is that Boston didn't win another championship.
The only moral thing that the Warriors got is that they finally won a couple rings, and now they're not gonna win no more. So I guess they could hold on to them 2016, 2017, and all them 2016 fans are gonna leave by the end of this year. So
Damn.
I mean, who has the most recent dynasty?
Who's always been a dynasty?
Are you guys a dynasty this year?
Hey, look, 17. That's all I can say, bro.
Were you
17.
guys a dynasty the last 2 years when you make the playoffs?
The Lakers alone have more championships than the Warriors and Giants combined. And besides that, even
When was your
hold
last
on.
time when you got multiple championships within a 5-year period, Eric?
in like a decade ago. Actually, that was back to back. Two decades ago when they won 3.
Well, ours was like recent. Ours is like
Oh, yeah.
we're an active dynasty.
Uh-huh.
It's a difference.
Uh-huh.
Hey, good try, Auntie. I don't give a damn about the Giants. I don't even like the midgets.
He's the A's fan. He's going through it right now.
My team is ass, but my team is like we're still like up there. We're what number 2 and 3 in terms of championships.
Here
over,
comes the Celtics fan.
franchise.
Oh my god. Oh,
That team is in Vegas.
Oh, but
Hey,
we go to,
Vegas.
when the A's go to Vegas, bro, they're gonna be right back in there again because the A's are always scout good. We just can't hold on to our players. When we go to Vegas, we'll have money generated from the stadium,
that money,
which will enable us to hold on to our players and we'll be able to build something.
You
We
see
can't
how
build
close
shit
that
now
stadium is?
because we had no money.
You see how close that Oakland A's
That
stadium is
shit's
gonna be to Allegiant?
crazy.
That shit is right
Bro.
across the way.
Do you see how it's gonna be built, bro? They're
No, I
building it on
seen.
a little
I
tiny
seen.
piece
I
of
seen.
land, bro. It's a little tiny piece of land. It ain't nothing like the land that the Coliseum's built on.
That's a crazy ass stadium that's gonna be, bro. And I can't wait to watch Dodger games there. That's all.
That might be lit. It might be a shit. But in that heat, that
Oh,
105
yeah,
heat,
They gotta have it climate controlled like they do Allegiant. They
I
have to.
hope so.
Arizona's shit is climate controlled, right? Because they're the same climate. Vegas and Arizona, same climate. Is the
Mhm.
Diamondback Stadium? It's covered, right?
shit, they got a pool and shit up in there. Yeah, it's not covered. I don't think they got a pool up in there though.
Whatever the Diamondbacks have, that's pretty much what the Raiders are gonna get. Look how they build Allegiant. Allegiant is just the same thing as the Phoenix Stadium. It's just like a modern version of it. It has all the same features. Phoenix Stadium has the rollout fields. We have the rollout fields. Ours is built off of that model. It's just advanced a whole lot more and evolved.
Yeah. Man, I don't know, bro. I'm just down to go see at least one game in Vegas, but I got to hear from the homies first how they like it, because they coming back and they dehydrated and had a bad time. But Vegas is the home of entertainment. Like we got to knock it out the park. We got to get it right. Well, for sure. You guys ready to call it?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Appreciate y'all, nation. We'll catch up with y'all whenever SC want to get his stuff going again. So, Ern, salute to you. SC, salute to you. And
And
we'll
the
catch
logo
y'all
in
next
background
time.
ain't going nowhere.
Have a good night.
Who you thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a